What's going on, you guys? I'd like to welcome you guys to the channel. It's your boy Big Dog, and I'm here with what is that? I'm here with a season 2 predictions for Euphoria. I did like a little poll and see like what people want me to do because we had no Euphoria today, so I'm like, hey, I still want to do a video talking about it. So either like predictions, what things you might have missed, or just an overall season 1 review. And most people voted for a season 2 prediction, which I'm not gonna lie, I pretty kind of hope you guys picked that one because I got a lot of things. I went back and rewatched a couple episodes yesterday just to like refresh my mind, you know what I'm saying, make sure I got these things right. So I'm probably gonna go through every single character and think where I'm thinking their storyline is going next year and just certain possibilities that are possible for the show because as we know, like she gonna get crazy, but it's like, well, I was just thinking, because listen, none of this is wrote down. I'm gonna say a character's name, and I guarantee I'm just gonna spitball. You might agree, you might don't. I want to hear everybody else's predictions because some people tend to like catch stuff I don't catch, and I don't think, and vice versa. First person I want to start off with, I guess we would just start off like with the main character, and that's Rue. But Rue's gonna tie into Lex's in such a way, so you know what I'm saying. You just follow me here, people. First of all, Rue, we know how Rue acts. We know how Rue gets depressed. We know the decision Rue made at the end of the season, in which she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna stay. Jules gonna leave." But as we know, Rue gonna feel like it's her fault. Technically, it really is, if we just being honest, people. Because like, if she would have never said, "Hey, let's leave," I don't think Jules would have ever left. But the fact is, like, Jules, like, "Hey, this is the perfect opportunity. Rue's gonna come. Boom, we gonna dip up out of here." Rue didn't come. But so, when Jules left, I was like, Jules, why are you still leaving if Rue's not gonna do it? Like, what are you doing? She's like, I don't know. And I don't even know exactly what part of the city they're going to. They said they're going to the city. I don't know if that's the same place that Anna lives. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Well, if Jules is going to the same place, I said them. Just Jules. But like, I think Rue is gonna take that responsibility to like that weight on her shoulders, get her feeling like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And then here's where things get interesting because I think that's when Lexi, because Lexi is always there for Rue. Lexi and like Fez, but then believe me, I think Fez got some other shit he's gonna be dealing with season 2. Lexi's always been there, and the fact of the matter is, because this probably would have one of the things you might have missed. Lexi got a thing for Rue, people. It is. I don't know how I just didn't say it. I'm over here thinking like she was gonna be with like Nate because you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you can't control who you like, and I'm like, hey, she might end up with Nate. No, she wants Rue. Rue was her first kiss, and like you can see how she looks at her. Only thing about it, I'm thinking Lexi don't want those complications in their friendship because we seen how those complications affected Jules and Rue's friendship. But I think Lexi, if I'm just being honest, Lexi is probably a better match. And like, I think Lexi kind of wants Rue's attention. Like, that's why she don't mind doing anything for her. Whenever Rue needs her, she's always there. So, and I know she kind of feels like, hey, I can be that person for you. I'm not gonna put this weight on you. You know what I'm saying? I want to be there. I don't need you. I'm not gonna be somebody that you have to be there for. I won't be that person who's gonna be there for you. And so that's what's I think is gonna bring Lexi out. And Lexi's taking advice from Cassie, who's like, hey man, just go for it. But only thing about this, I think Lexi gonna go for it at the wrong time. I think Rue's gonna be depressed about the situation they have with Jules, and like in Lexi's mind, it's just Cassie told her like, fuck it, just go for it for whoever you want. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And she just gonna go for it in an inappropriate time, and Rue's gonna be caught off guard, and it's gonna make this situation so much weirder, but I'm gonna love it. Because first of all, I like Lexi a lot as a character, and I think she deserves an episode next year, like centered around her. Because I think I got 4 people. I think episodes gonna be centered around Lexi. Fez definitely getting an episode next year. Natalie, the girl that Nate went to prom with, the cheerleader chick, I definitely think she's getting one, and I think Anna's gonna get one. I'm pretty sure there's 4 other people, or maybe just 3 other people. I don't know exactly who, but this is gonna be, or Ethan. Oh, Ethan definitely getting an episode because I gotta get to him in a minute too, guys, because I got an interesting take on where that's going. But yeah, I think Lexi is gonna make her move on Rue, and that's gonna like question things. I don't know. I don't see Rue relapsing right now. it's a possibility, but I just right now I kind of feel like she's in a spot where it's just like I kicked all this other stuff. Like, wow, wouldn't make sense for her, even story wise, for her to relapse now. Even though she's probably depressed, I just don't see her, you know what I'm saying, going back on it. When I cover Lexus, because Lexus is technically a part of Rude. And the next person I want to get to is probably Cassie, because I think Cassie finna get pretty wicked. I don't see Cassie being in a relationship with a guy this season. Yeah, I think, if you get pretty much like kiss contacts, I think Cassie's kicking the dick for the click. Like, it is what it is. I think Cassie would be in a couple relationship with girls or just experiment. Because at first I was thinking like Cassie just gonna get the fucking all wild, you know what I'm saying, and just, you know what I'm saying, have sex when she needed, just go about her business. But I said that's pretty much what Cat character did. So I'm like, I don't see Cassie going down that same road, because I'm like, Cassie's whole situation has never necessarily been about sex. It's just she always liked to please the person she's with, so she was willing to do anything for them. There was only one time where, like, I was like, okay, maybe it is about sex with Cass, and that was the time where, like, McKay was trying to tell her about what was going on with him in college, and, like, she just got up on him, and he said so the dumbest shit ever, like, why is it always about sex with you? Like, nigga, shut up, hit that ass, what the fuck wrong with you, nigga? So, but I'm thinking that's not gonna happen, and I just don't see her character going down the road to just. I think her character right now is much too fragile to just be going around fucking a lot of different dudes, knowing she might possibly catch feelings for them. I get it. You don't want to be in a relationship. You don't want to catch feelings for nobody. But if you just going around fucking a lot of people, the chances of that, or fucking a lot of dudes, the chances of that increase, and I don't think she want to put herself in that position. So I definitely think she's going to be licking some pussy next season. Which is cool, you know what I'm saying. I want Cassie to win. It's still kind of weird because I've known girls it's crazy how many. I know a lot of girls who had abortions, and they would still talk to the dude. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We don't know exactly where their relationship left off. We just pretty much put two and two together that they broke up, but I don't know exactly like why. Did they break up because he wanted her to have an abortion? Because I'm pretty sure she knew she had to have one. Well, she didn't have to have one. Make sure I be very, very careful, because I know how people get. But like, I just felt like she knew she wasn't ready for a child, and they both like agreed on that. So I'm kind of wondering like why if they break up. I'm pretty sure they'll explore that more next year. Speaking of McKay, did I say McKay or McGay? McGay is just stuck in my head now. I'm sorry. That's y'all fault once again. I don't necessarily know what's gonna happen with his character, because they didn't really leave him like leading towards anything. If I'm being honest, like it's just like got left. Like I think he's gonna be trying to get Cassie back, and then realize like, hey, forget it. Like she's like girls, and I don't know. That's probably the best one I can get for him. Or he's gonna drop out of college without his dad knowing, and like get into some shit, something. I'm starting to get worried for McKay the more that I think about it. I don't think it's necessarily they're gonna go pretty good for him next year. Moving on to Maddie. Maddie ties into Cal. Maddie ties into Nate. Maddie actually ties into Jules. Like Maddie ties into all these weird people. First of all, Jules, I don't know what the hell is gonna happen with Jules. Y'all can give me y'all predictions on her, because Jules just left. I don't know where the fuck Jules going. She might go try to hook up with Anna. Anna might just be like, hey, I get it, I like you a lot, but listen, this is just like a thing, you know what I'm saying? Anna's in college, or either she's an upperclassman, so Anna just out here fucking, you know what I'm saying? She probably ain't looking for nothing serious. Jules might be trying to get in like a serious relationship, which is kind of not her thing anyway, so yeah, it's all kind of weird and wicked to me. But speaking of Maddie, one thing a lot of people got to kind of like, hey man, nobody talked about this, that Maddie has the tape. Yes, Maddie has the tape. Maddie saw, well, I'm pretty sure he saw Cal pounding in the Jules, so now he has that information, and he also has the, she's like, I'm wondering, does Nate think that his dad came in his room and stole the tape back, or does he know Maddie knows, which I don't think he does, because he would have brought it up probably like at the prom, you know what I'm saying? So now it's going to be wicked, because Maddie has it, and she has information on Jules, Cal, and she kind of like figuring like, hey, I get why my boyfriend had a bunch of dicks in his phone. Because I think Nate is honestly like struggling with his masculinity, you know what I'm saying? Or his like sexuality, I guess I would say. Because for one, he had Maddie ass up, face down in front of him, and he couldn't get hard. Brother, what is you doing? Like, what is happening? Then he went in the bathroom, jacked off to himself, looking at him. I don't know. It was just all weird. I just felt weird watching it, okay, people? I didn't know what was going on. So I'm thinking, like, he's going to be in a situation to where I think he's going to be kind of like his dad. But he's not going to like it. He's going to hate himself for it. And which I feel like this was like the beginning of that pot stirring this year. Like, because he wants to be able to do that. But he like, man, I want to be gay. But at the same time, I don't want to be gay because I hate gay people and everything they stand for. But like, that's actually me though. You know what I'm saying? So now he's battling with this, like, his inner self and his inner demons. And we saw firsthand, this motherfucker crazy. He is psychotic. Nate might kill somebody next season. He might kill himself next season. Every time he fuck a dude, he might kill him after. He might be the new goddamn Ted Bundy, people. I don't know. Motherfucker crazy, bro. He unpredictable, but he cold. He's so cold, man. It's ridiculous. But like, Maddie, I'm interested to see where her character goes, because I feel like Maddie is always that she more than Cassie was like somebody who not needed, but like she wanted that feeling of, like, you know what I'm saying, somebody being with her. Even though I always felt like she was a strong character by herself, it's like she wanted that love and affection. She wanted to be like pampered. She wanted to have somebody, you know what I'm saying, who like treated her like a queen at times, but she also wanted to like be able to feel like vulnerable at times. She just have like a weird way of thinking. Because while I think Cassie looked for like self confidence in other people, Maddie had that already, but she was still, it's like she needed more. You know what I'm saying? And plus Maddie got a hot mouth. So I don't know exactly what's going on with her. Tyler might kill Nate. I don't know. I just got to bring Tyler up because Tyler is the biggest thing. He needs to redeem himself because, like, he is in a terrible, terrible situation. Okay, all around. Cal is going to get exposed. Matt is exposed in one way or another. That shit's coming out. Moving on to Kat and Ethan. Kat is going to really, really, really fall for Ethan. But here's the kicker, folks. Here's the kicker. For one, I think the person who was buying the stuff for who bought all the stuff off of Amazon wish list is the same guy that the feds beat up. Okay, that's one thing. I think it's the doctor the feds beat up. I think that's the same guy that was buying the stuff for Maddie, who wanted just like Maddie Cat, who wanted just like the 30 minutes or whatever, you know, to see her get naked and shit like that. I think that's the same person, because it could have been, everybody was like, it could have been Nate, but like the person who bought all that shit had to have like money. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know exactly what Nate's pockets look like, but I think it like had to be somebody who really like getting paid, or it could be somebody like Mouse or hell. Hold on, could it be Ashtray? Boy, that'll be a fucking plot twist out this world. But yeah, I think Ethan's gonna listen. Hear me out, people. Hear me out real good. Ethan was a virgin, okay, before, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he fucked Cat prom night. All right. But don't forget, this nigga was a virgin. Follow me because I'm finna take y'all somewhere. Ethan was a virgin, but he also is like a people pleaser, because like he did anything he could to please Cat. So I'm pretty sure At this point, by the time the season 2 come back around, he has like, hey, seen every single crevice, every single crack, crevice, and everything off her body because he likes to please her. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I have to bring this up again. He was a virgin, so Ethan was beating the hell out of his meat. Say what you want to say, it is what it is. It's just what it is, man. The boy watched a lot of porn. I know damn well he did. Come on, man, stop, man, stop. So, I think he is going to discover, and listen, just because you get a piece of ass don't mean you stop being meat. I don't give a damn how much ass you get. Women, men, getting off by yourself is just a thing people do, people. Just to be honest, just keep it real. So I'm thinking, oh shit, it's getting kind of wicked. I'm thinking he's going to discover her videos online. Oh yeah, and listen, when he discovered, how do you react to that? Man, my partner was telling me a story yesterday about like this dude got married to this woman, had a kid by, and didn't know she was a porn star. Until somebody like popped the DVD in and told her, like, this is like years after they were married, and she was still doing it. So how do you react to something like that? Like, oh my God, he gonna know her about it. Like, oh my God, this is the girl, this small lady. How do you does he dip on her? And like, I'm telling you, because there's no way she does that stuff and it doesn't have like consequences. And I don't even think she's about to stop. She's still gonna have the 4 dudes that she had. She might not fuck with the dude who don't show himself, but the other 4 that's breaking bread, she's still gonna be doing that. And I'm telling you, it's gonna come back around, and he gonna find out as well. And so that's gonna fuck up the relationship. And so, oh my God, it is. I love it. I love it. Now we have to move on to probably Gia also get an episode next year. I think we're gonna get to see Gia. Like we're gonna get to see like Gia's wild side. Whether I'm like not saying that we want to see Gia's wild side, but listen, Gia's 15, 16. How many of y'all wasn't fucking at 15 to 16? How many of y'all weren't fucking at 14? So we know what's going down. You know what I'm saying? We may just don't see her, that character off. So we might not see, I don't want to see her actually fucking, but I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Just like her walking into a room and then walk out with her hair out. Wow, that's some shit. That's probably some shit they're going to do. Because like that's what it is. And she's already smoking. Man, boy, getting her high and, man, come on now, man. Just be honest, bro. I'm keeping it real with y'all keeping it real with me. Let's just keep it 100 all the way in this situation, bro. The show is mature, so we're going to keep it mature. Yeah, so that's definitely happened. I don't know what's going to happen with Alamo. That's not his name. Amari. Nope, that's not his name. Ali. I wonder is he going to come back for season 2. But let's get to everybody's favorite character. All right, just come on, man. Let's get to everybody's favorite character. Once again, I know I'm supposed to cover Jules, but I honestly have no idea what Jules is about to do. Zero. Like, zero. I don't think my best guess is something with Alan. But let's get to that boy Fezco, because we don't necessarily... Is Mouse going to find out that Fez robbed his plug? Because Mouse Fez just came, shook back off what supposedly raided, said the cops didn't find them. We know he had to flush everything. So now, Mouse just gave this boy all this work that he didn't get to sell, really. So now, he just paid Mouse back them stacks they have. Like, I know what they look like. The $10,000 stack. So he just paid Mouse like 40, 50 bands. I forgot how many stacks it was. I think it was 4, might have been 5. He paid Mouse back 40, 50 bands off the drugs he supposedly had sold. So, you know, and that was like 3, maybe a week, maybe at the most a week after. You know what I'm saying? He dropped the shit off. So what do you think is going to happen? Mouse finna give him some more work. Fed's going to move up in rank. He might meet the plug. Is he going to recognize his voice? Is he going to recognize his eyes? Shit finna get real for that boy Fezco, man. And I'm happy we're going to get to see, like, how the situation with Ashtray. We're going to get to see, like, his backstory. I'm excited to see that, and the fact to take care of his grandma, because I know exactly what that's like growing up. I had to take care of mine, you know what I'm saying? It was just me and her. Don't get me wrong, there was other people in and out, or like my mom. I lived literally next door to my mom growing up. But so like growing up to take care of his grandma, I think that's why, probably one of the reasons I related to Fed's character the most. I graduated and shit though, but like I don't see Feds like stopping selling dope. I sold shit. I didn't sell dope, but I was selling other shit and like taking care of my grandmother. So I'm interested. And I'm super invested in where Fed's story goes. I wonder will Fed's story end up connecting to everybody else's, or will he still be off on his own? Because I think it's time. To me, it's like Cassie the one for you, bro. Not Maddie. I think Cassie's the one for Fed. Why? I don't know. I know we just put people together, and the show's kind of realistic, so it's not necessary. But like, just take that to the head, bro. I'm telling you, Cassie and Feds, it might happen. But those are my predictions. I want to hear every single prediction y'all got on every single character. Let me know down in the comments. Y'all know I'm going to read them motherfuckers because I always read them. If you haven't watched my other Euphoria episode reviews, go watch them. They're the best on YouTube. Well, I ain't gonna say they're the best on YouTube, but they're the most entertaining. I ain't too my own horn, but listen, from the conversations I have with the people in the comments, they love them, and I enjoy them myself too. So you guys go watch those if you haven't. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch up with y'all later. And let me know anything, any other videos or any other shows y'all might want me to watch or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm always down. I got the time. Believe me, I got the time.